Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in The Sims 4 we are building a high school in Carpenter, obviously. It's the only place you can build it, and it actually has to be on this lot, which makes sense because it's a very big lot, and yeah, it just has a lot of space on it. I don't really build on 64 by 64 lots. I assume that's the lot type, or the lot size, but yeah. I think I started off better than I would have thought, just because I feel like community lots are very hard for me, but I really do think I'm getting better at them. At least I'm getting better at making skulls. I've made a bunch of skulls before, and I think I posted my first high school not too long ago, and I did say I was gonna make one but smaller, but as you can tell, this one is not smaller. So yeah, I made it bigger. I added a bunch of activities, and yeah, I don't know. It's not as big as the other one though. So I will say that, and I do have thoughts about making a smaller school. I think the next time I make a school, and I mean it this time, I'm going to actually do a small school. Basically, just all of the rooms you need, which are just two classrooms. Obviously, you need a cafeteria and like the principal's office and a bathroom, and that's just pretty much it. Like, you don't really need anything else, technically. Like, I guess it would be nice to have a library. Like, when I say, like, have only the rooms you need, it's just like you don't really need an art room, right? You don't really need a robotics room. You don't really need a music room. So those are like some unnecessary rooms, and they even put those rooms in like the official build, which is kind of confusing to me just because you can't really host a gathering there. I guess, yeah, you just can't host a gathering there if you have get together. So if you wanted to make like a painting club and host it at the high school, since it has a whole art room, it's just not allowed. So that's very unfortunate. It's just like, why? Why not? Like, I don't understand why you can't do that. It's very weird, but yes, I will make a small school, and I will actually make it pack limited, only base game in high school years. Since it's gonna be so small, like, I don't really need to go all out with the packs. And I feel like going out with all the packs when you're doing bigger builds is just fun because you have more choices and more options, and it really helps the build look good. And yeah, I don't know. It's just, I wonder if they could just add that in. Like the ability to host gatherings at basically any lot type, because I don't even think you can host it at a generic lot either. And it's just so upsetting. It's so weird. Like, why not? Like, what is the reason? I would love for them to explain the reason for that. It would just be really fun if we could just host gatherings. That's just, I'm gonna leave it there because I don't know. It would just be good, you know? And also, you can add other whiteboards. So, like, the requirements for our high school is like the principal desk, which is only tied to that one specific desk, which kind of sucks because I don't know, maybe you don't want to really go for that style. But, anyways, yeah. So, the requirements are like 8 lockers, the cafeteria bar, whatever you call it, the cafeteria table. I don't know. Anyways, you need desks, you need two whiteboards, and you can actually add more whiteboards, and if you do, you can select which one is for what class. So I think that could be fun. Like, you could just decorate each classroom different, like it's a different subject. The only thing with that is you're kind of limited with how much you can decorate it as, because there's like a lot of science things, so you could make a perfect science class. But if you wanted to make like a math class, it's not really that much items in game that you can like decorate that with. So it's gonna be very tough. So one of the classrooms I decorated as a science class, basically. And then the other classroom I was thinking is maybe English. I thought that could be fun. And yeah, I don't know. I part of me wishes there was like more decorations for a lot of the classes that you have in this high school. One good thing I guess is you do get skills if you show up to, I don't know, do you get it if you go to like the rabbit hole high school? I'm not sure. But yeah, you do get skills, which is good from other packs as well, like acting. You can get that skill. You can get the skill from the Jungle Adventure pack. I don't really know because I never played with that pack before, so I'm not really sure of all of the skills and everything, which is kind of bad. Like, I mean, I did get that pack for free. Well, not on my PS4, but like I'm on PC. I got it for free just because at one point on Epic Games they did like 3 packs for free. So like it was the Jungle Adventure pack, it was the luxury. I don't remember, to be honest with you. I think it was a kit as well, but yeah, and I just thought I would give you my thoughts on high school years as a whole. So the build buy for me is like 10 out of 10. The create a sim items for me is a 10 out of 10. Just because obviously this pack is focused on teens, so like you're not really expecting furniture for adults or kids. I mean, you could probably use the teenager beds, like the single beds for kids if you wanted to, but like the decorations, the build buy is morally mostly aimed towards teens and the high school, of course. And I think they did a really good job at that. I like it. It's just like the gameplay, I would give a 5. And it's just, I don't know, like the active school could be better. It's just like, I don't know, it's kind of boring if you show up and kind of repetitive. Like, it's not that interesting, to be honest with you, because like I wish there was like some options you could do like in the middle of class, and maybe if you were caught on your phone you could get in trouble. Maybe you could see, I don't know, like your kid passing notes or something. I don't know, it's just, I feel like the active school could be more fun, I guess, in a way. And then like the after schools activities are just like they're there, but if you get like the events for like football day or whatever, or cheer day, I don't know what it's called, but like it's just boring. Like that you don't do anything. They just stand in a circle, and I don't know. Like I really wish there was some action. So like if it was football day, they would actually play football. Because I don't think it would be that hard. I don't know anything about animations. Like, sure, you would have to do a bunch of new animations, but like, I don't know. I don't think it would. I don't know. I wish it was just better. And then obviously on football day, you have the cheerleaders there. You know, it would be good. And same with like the computer team and like the chess team. It would just be good if those events were actually good. And like for the chess team and computer team, I believe you have to actually ask for a day. And I never did that because like they're gonna just stand in a circle probably because that's what football day is. So I don't really know. And the prom events, like the prom, the graduation, the career day, prom is too short for one. It doesn't work all the time. I don't know what causes it not to work, but sometimes you get the pop up, you choose to go, nothing happens. I don't know if they fixed that, but like, yeah, sometimes, and I feel like it mostly happens when you like leave the lot, but I don't know. And graduation doesn't always work. I think I went to graduation like 2 times maybe, because your sim is supposed to go to graduation after they age up into a young adult that Sunday. So like usually it should pop up on the calendar, but it doesn't always pop up on the calendar. So therefore you would either forget, and I feel like sometimes if you show up, maybe it's not happening, cuz I remember on my PS4 I showed up, just like it didn't happen on the calendar. It didn't give me a pop-up or anything. I was like, "Oh, maybe I'll just show up," but nothing was happening. So that was really unfortunate. I don't have any thoughts on career day. It's just career day, I guess. I don't know. It would be interesting. I feel like you get the same like career type people, I guess I would say. Like they're in the same job always, I feel. Also, I don't really, it doesn't really tell you what their jobs are, I think. Or does it? I don't know. I don't remember. Like that's so bad of me, but also, sneaking out is fun when it actually works. They did update this in a way. I don't think this was ever supposed to happen, but I believe they gave you an option on the phone to like call and ask about parties. And yeah, so that will help you complete that certain aspiration. But yeah, I don't think that was supposed to be there. It doesn't seem like it was supposed to be a phone call. It just seems like it was supposed to be a pop up, I guess. But they did fix that, and I do say I love the fair, but I hate that it's a rabbit hole. I don't really mind the cuddle carts being a rabbit hole. It's more of like the Ferris wheel being a rabbit hole, because I would love to take my Sims I would like to take a picture of my Sims in the Ferris wheel. I think that would be so nice, but unfortunately, that's not the case. They just walk in, they disappear, and whatever. And yeah, I mean, you can woo, or I guess you can mess around in the cuddle carts or any of the rides, I guess. And you could get banned. I never had that happen before. And there's also the photo booth, which I do like. And I love the photo booth, but I really wish we had like Polaroids, you know, not the same normal photo we always get. And going back to graduation real quick, I believe you do get a picture, but the picture is weird. It's like squished. And if you have Discovered University, you know you get also a picture of your sim holding their diploma or whatever. And that version is not squished. So I feel like they should be able to fix that. Like, why is it squished? I don't understand that. But again, I really wish we had Polaroids. Like, maybe they could have like introduced this new type of camera, and you know, with that camera you get Polaroid photos. I don't know. I thought that could be a cute idea, but we don't have that, which is very unfortunate. And yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. One good thing that they did, I guess, is like if you graduate early from high school, you can go to university early as a teen, which is kind of good just because university takes a while. So, like, you know, you might want to start early just so your sim isn't like almost an adult when they're finished. I think that would be very nice. So, in general, I would give this pack an 8 out of 10. That's just because, like, Build, Buy, and Create a Sim. Like, I gave them both 10s, but I just gave the gameplay 5. If you divide that, or, well, I guess if you, like, add them all together, divided by 3, you get 8.3, so just 8 basically. So I just rounded it down, but yeah, it's not because of the gameplay. The gameplay isn't that good, and I will say I did not talk about this build so far, but as you can see, we did decorate like the first classroom, which is nice, and I actually used that new Art Deco wallpaper from the Love Struck pack. Is so perfect. I don't know. I really like this high school. It's really one of my favorites that I made. I think this is the best high school that I made so far. Like the colors, like the flooring has blue, pink, and purple. It's giving pastel bisexual vibes. And I don't know, I really like that. It's very pastel and I like it. And if you're curious, this build took me 5 hours and 38 minutes. I don't know. I just kind of sometimes I just tell you how much or how many or how much time it took me to do a build just because I'm always curious when I watch other creators. I'm like, I wonder how long this took you. Especially if it's a big build, like, oh my goodness, wow. Um, yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed building this, I will say. But yeah, it contains like a separate gym, it contains a basketball court, a pool, a greenhouse, all of that good stuff, I guess. And yeah, I'm just working on the cafeteria at the moment. And obviously, with a build this big, I cut some things out. For example, one of the bathrooms get cut out because you don't need to see me do it twice. I cut out the principal and the nurse's office just because, like, the principal's office is small, is ugly. And then, like, the nurse's office, it just has, like, a bed in it and like just some decoration to make it look like a nurse's office. And I don't know, if your sim needs to get some sleep, they can, which is nice. And I feel like in the cafeteria you have plenty of seats. And I did get some vending machines. I actually got the semi capsule one just because I always find that fun for my sims to collect. And if they're going to school, they can easily get one every single day if I go with them. So I thought that was very nice. And yeah, I was going to cut out one of the rooms, like the activity rooms that are kind of like useless since you can't host gatherings. But one of them was the word working room, and I was gonna cut that out, but sped up, it was only 3 minutes, so I decided to add it. And then on this wall of the cafeteria, I just added some like university stuff, like they're promoting some of the universities, just because I feel like, you know, during your senior year, you're probably looking for colleges or universities or whatever. So I thought that was nice. And now we're working on the other classroom, and I'm just grabbing more of these posters. And this is supposed to be like, I think this should count as the second classroom. I haven't play tested it yet, so some things might change. So yeah, I don't know. And then I also gave this classroom like the excellent bunny. So I believe if you have parenthood, you have this like pop up, I think, and yeah, your Sims can just get that bunny in their inventory, which is nice. Like they want a reward, so I thought maybe this teacher gives out those rewards. So I thought that was fun, and yeah, I don't know, it was good, I guess. So I guess this is supposed to be like the English classroom. I really don't know because, again, there's really not more decorations for other subjects, I would say. And I do want to add that OBS has a pause button for recording. And is that new? Because I feel like it's definitely new. It has to be new, right? Because I feel like that's a lifesaver for me. Just because, like, if you get interrupted or if you need to stretch or if you need to go do something real quick, you don't have to, like, stop recording. You don't have to have, like, 10 recordings of the same thing, or like 10 parts basically. You could just pause it, and then when you get to come back and do it again, you can. You just unpause it. So honestly, I like that feature. That's a nice feature. Also, I gave them an antique typewriter, so I thought that was nice and handy. And also, tomorrow you should be seeing like the matching auditorium with this. I'm currently working on it right now. I just have to finish up the graduation and the career day one, and we should be good with that. It does match. I feel like I will always probably do a matching auditorium with these builds just because, like, I feel like it would be weird to have different, like, they're completely different. Like, I don't know. It's just weird if you have, like, this school and then, like, the auditorium looks completely different from it. So, like, yeah, anyways, this is also random, but something that bothers me in a build is, like, if you don't have trash cans, especially like in a, like, I feel like, I don't know, like, especially in like a residential lot, it just bothers me when you don't have an interior trash can. That's like, I don't know, it's just, it bothers me so much. Like, what do you call it? I don't know what you call it, honestly. Or is it, it's called pet peeves, yes. That's just like a pet peeve of mine. It's not having an interior trash can in a residential lot, at least. It's just, it's a must have. Like, I feel like it's very realistic. And if you don't put it in your Sims home, I'm like, oh my gosh, it could just fit right there so perfectly. Like, just put it, it will be fine. Like, I just, you're not gonna dump out your spaghetti in the garbage bin. Just, that's not gonna happen. But right now we're working on the library. I was gonna get like a little desk, so maybe that would be the librarian, but I just, it wasn't enough room for it basically. And I wanted this table or the library to feel like a study spot or a spot to do homework. And there's these cool posters from Strangerville that I put of books and like someone shushing. I thought that was very cool. And then on top of the bookshelves, I do decorate them with like diplomas and like the bird feathers from cats and dogs and like the little plaques that you get for like completing a collection. So I thought that was fun. And also for builds like this, like a school, honestly, I feel like this pack could have done well if they gave us like a water fountain just because, like, I don't know, I feel like that's realistic. Like every school I've been to had like a water fountain. So I don't know. It's just one of those things that I was kind of thinking I would see and I didn't. So that's very unfortunate. But yeah, I put a bunch of different plaques, like the fish one, the elements one, the My Sim trophy ones, the crystal one, I think, and the postcard one. And now we're just getting the birds. I don't think I got all of them, but I got plenty of them. And then in the library, I just put carpet. But now we're moving on to the computer room. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I did forget about this room. I was like, oh, there's a room over here, and I didn't even add a door, so I had to move some things around, but I probably cut that out to be honest with you. But yeah, I just have like a bunch of laptops in here. I have some gaming posters. Um, Pretty much that's it, I guess. And then I put these banners on the other side. And yeah, I don't know. Just a computer room. It's pretty simple, I guess you could say. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this video being 36 minutes long is kind of surprising to me because obviously, again, I cut some things out and I don't know, it's just, I wasn't expecting it to be 36 minutes. Originally sped up with cutting nothing out, it was an hour and 15 minutes, so I guess you could say I cut out a good bit of stuff. But yeah, I'm just getting like I don't know, what do I put right here? I have no clue, honestly. Maybe another plant, or oh, a bookshelf. That's interesting. I think I also put like a locker in here just because it takes up space, so that's good. But we should be heading upstairs shortly, and I do put like 3 chess tables, and in the upstairs rooms I do put like a robotics room, a woodworking room, an art room, and a music room. And in my past school, I did put like a photography school just because I thought it would be fun to like pretend you were getting like your first day pictures. And now that I think about it, I didn't put this in this build just because it didn't really fit. But I think I could put that in like the auditorium, just in like the normal lot, the one that just stays there that you don't really go to because there's no events there. I could just put it in the regular auditorium, I guess. So that way, if you want to take pictures, you could show up and maybe bring another sim to pretend you're having like your picture day, I guess. I guess that could be fun. And now I'm just getting these warning signs for the robotic station because I thought that was fun. And then I'm just grabbing these things from debug to place in this shelf. So I found like servo in debug from university, so I thought that was cool. We have some robotic salvage parts. We have these robots from the parenthood experiment thingy, so I thought that was fun. And I also think I have a cleaning bot up there. I don't know. I have a bot up there, but I gave them a couch as well, so that is good. And now we're just moving on to the woodworking room. So I got like a lot of the woodworks on that shelf back there. I thought that was fun. And there's only like 2 tables, are woodworking tables, so hopefully that is okay. But yeah, I just put all the sculptures. I put like some wood planks stacked up, so that was good. That red shelf really did come in handy. Yeah, and I don't know. I will say, I feel like, I don't know if I should say this. Like, I want to say I feel like I'm doing better at like talking when people are home. And I'm doing it right now. My mother's home and I'm talking. It's scary. Like, can she hear me? I don't know. Well, I don't know, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit better. I feel like when my brother is home, I have to do it in the morning just because he'll be asleep and it will be quiet because he has his phone and TV very loud sometimes, and I just don't want to be interrupted by that. Like, that's a whole mess. So, yeah, I just prefer it to be quiet, I guess. But as you can see, we're just getting the sculptures like the bunny sculpture, the dragon sculpture, the horse sculpture, and then these sculptures, they're a little bit lighter than the rest of them, but are they supposed to be woodworking sculptures? I feel like they are because they don't look like the clay stuff. And then now I'm just grabbing this wood to stack them up. And yeah, I don't know, they use it. Okay, that's good. I think it adds nice decor to it. And yeah, I don't know, it's just a woodworking table. It's not very interesting, and I did cut out parts of like the stair landing just because it's a stair landing. You don't really need to see it. I put bookshelves and more lockers, just because like there's not really, I don't know what to add to this hallway. It's a big hallway. What do you add to it? It's a little too big to fill up with stuff, I guess. But in the back, I do add like picnic tables. I have a pool, and I don't think your Sims is gonna be going to the pool. I had a pool before, I believe, and I don't think I had a problem with them like swimming in it, so that shouldn't be an issue for you. And I put the observatory because that's fun. I did add other telescopes. I did scatter them around, and I don't know, it's fun. Hopefully no one dies from that. But the observatory is fun just because you can get space prints. So I thought that would be nice. And we're just finishing up the handiness room, and we should be moving on to the music room. So I gave them a little stage. I thought this was fun. And then I got a shelf to put like more instruments on. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. I'm sorry. And then I just raised up the violins because I don't know. I thought, like, how would you have a music classroom, right? I feel like there's only 3 people in this classroom just because like there's 3 keyboards, 3 guitars, 3 violins, and yeah, it's just you can only do so much. But I thought this was nice. I gave them a stage light. I made it a little bit dimmer. Obviously, no one, like, you're not gonna perform in this room just because it's so small. Like, there's no chairs for them to sit. I don't know. I guess they can boost some stuff out and put chairs. But, like, I feel like that's the type of thing you would do for an auditorium. And then I just got these movie posters from Get Famous to act as album covers. Obviously, they're not album covers, but, like, I wanted to pretend, okay? And I also got this music station from Get Famous. I thought that was fun, and I just put it in the room. So I did have to change some things around, and we should be moving on to the art room eventually, or soon after this, basically. So I got easels. I got like the digitalistic sketch pad. I got clay. Um, I got cross stitch. I didn't get knitting stuff just because you have to have that in your inventory, so it wouldn't really be so good, to be honest with you. So hopefully that is fine. I do want to add, if my audio has been like jumpy, where at one point I'm loud and the other point I'm talking low, the mic I have is very weird. Like, on the bottom you can like slide it to like move the gain, I guess, or actually you turn it to move the gain on the bottom, like, yeah, and it just moves on its own sometimes. So it was very low, and I'm very sorry. I don't know why it does that. I don't think I did anything. I didn't touch it. But yeah, anyways, I do change the art room a little bit after this, just because I didn't like it anymore. So it looks different. You will see me change it in a few seconds, I guess. But I got these cute canvases from base game and like all the unlockables that you can get from the artist career, and I was just staring at those paintings just because I realized, like, oh, those paintings have houses on them. What if I were to try to build one of those houses? I could try, but like, oh my goodness, I feel like that would be a big build for me. um yeah, I don't know, but right now we're just rearranging the art room. So yeah, I get two tables instead of one. You don't really need the tables. They're just there for decoration, basically. You could probably just have one easel and be fine, but like, I don't know, it's decorations. It's beautiful to have. And in the classrooms, oh, actually, I don't know. I feel like in the first classroom I did add book bags. I don't know if I added them to like the second classroom. So we'll have to see about that. I mean, if I didn't, it will be fine, right? Like, it will be okay. Um, but yeah, it's just the art room. I'm sorry. I don't really know what to say about it anymore because, like, this build is so long. I feel like I haven't talked this long in a while, and it's very hard, so I'm very sorry. But yeah, I just got another book bag in this room, and I gave them, like, this base game mural or painting thingy. I thought that was nice. A clock is nice. Um, so yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is weird. I have nothing to say, so I'm like, yeah, I added another easel, so you have seven instead of six. So that's a little bit rough. Oh, this little thingy is from Growing Together. I feel like I should have changed the swatch because obviously whoever painted these is giving off children vibes. I feel like a teenager could probably do better, but on the back balcony I did add game tables, so that's fun. You can play puzzles with friends if you want to, symbols. But now we're working on the gym, so I have cheer equipment, and I just have like the basic gym equipment. So I did put like a bathroom in here. I gave them a workout machine, a treadmill, and a boxing or a punching bag, I guess. It's called a punching bag, but I call it boxing thingy. But yeah, we have showers in case your sim is stinky. And I didn't go with the stall just because it doesn't fit. Like, it's one toilet. You can just make that into a separate room. It will be okay. Cause yeah, that was just not it. That was a little bit weird. But yeah, I like the gym area. I think I like it, to be honest with you. I love that the cheer team has their own like private practice area. I think that's pretty nice, honestly. And then I just got lockers in here, And yeah, that is just the whole gym area. I basically explained it to you. I did use those decorative dumbbells from the Love Shop pack. They're just decorative, unfortunately, but I thought it's a nice touch. I'm thinking about making a gym because I don't know. I had to make a gym out of this weird shape because at this current moment I'm have a shell challenge going on and it's shaped out of the number 8 and I'm doing this 8 times, but it has to be like a different lot type. So I did a gym and it could be better because it's just a weird shape. So I wanted to try that again. So I think I will have a fun time using these dumbbells. So that is good. But yeah, I got like that rug that stops you from slipping, I guess. I assume it would be good. It would have been nice to have a TV, I suppose, but it's just a school gym. But I guess I can keep in mind, like, in my other gym that I will build soon, maybe? Maybe this week, I'm not sure. I have to check my schedule, but, like, if you have the fitness stuff pack, I believe you can, like, work out just from looking at the TV. Like, you can watch a workout video and your Sims can do it with them. So that is fun. And I just added this cheer banner thingy because I thought that was good. Just because I don't know, it's just like I don't know what to add in these rooms sometimes. And I'm just getting some of the thingies out of the way. And then I just get like some workout or sports posters. I do use one from like the Love Struck pack because why not, right? They have more gym posters, so that's fun. And then I add a table and I put some trophies, so that's good. All of the awards they won, I guess, or maybe some awards they can look forward to winning if they join like the athlete's career, I suppose. But yeah, this I'm kind of raising up this cheer thingy to the bench, and yeah, it's just obviously it's not supposed to snap to the bench, but it doesn't snap to anything. I don't think it does. It should, like, it should definitely be able to snap to like a table, but right now we're just putting down that basketball court. Oh my gosh, this is how you know I've been talking way too long. But yeah, I did place it wrong the first time, but I switched it around, so that's good. And yeah, it's fun. Obviously, your Sims can't play basketball like this. Like, they're just gonna use the one hoop, but it's good to pretend. And I didn't like the metal fence, so I just ended up putting grass. Like, realistically, if you had a basketball court, oh my gosh, I said port again. What is wrong with me? You would probably have a metal fence around it, but I didn't like the doors for one that matched the fence. And I just thought like the green hedge looked better, so that's what I chose. And yeah, I don't know. I like this build. Obviously in the beginning I went for like a different color scheme on the outside. It was like brown brick with like black stone. But yeah, I don't know. I decided to change it because I thought the inside being lighter than the outside was weird. Even though the outside still does not match the inside, but I think that's okay. Sometimes that happens. I still like it, but right now we're just getting that observatory, which is nice. And I did mention having a greenhouse, so I actually wanted to add plants in there, but unfortunately, the gallery wasn't working for me. So when you download this, there probably won't be any plants, but I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Like, do you want to plant yourself just so you can get your gardening skill up? I don't know, like you can pretend during lunch break you're at your gardening class. I don't know, I thought that could be fun, but I did get some bike racks out in the front, so that is good. And yeah, I like this greenhouse. It's big, it's spacious, it's nice. I like it. And obviously, again, this is not a pack limited build, so I did use a bunch of packs, like a lot. And I don't know, it was a lot, okay? I'm sorry, but I plan to do another school, so it's fine. It will be a while from now. Obviously, just because I just built one, you probably don't want to see another one. And I don't know, I built this just because I thought, like, oh, school is starting, so this is the perfect time to post this. So I also got like the flower arranging table, which is good. I didn't put the bee box because they can be very annoying. just stinging you for no reason. Like, yikes. But yeah, we're kind of at the end of the video. Just adding some last minute details. Outside of the greenhouse, I do put some plants. I like them. I get blue, purple, and pink plants just because obviously that's kind of the color scheme on the inside. And I got these little rock thingies. I don't really use this. I never use it. I never use it. And like when I typed in gardening, they showed up. So I was like, oh, I can finally use this. It's just like I usually forget about it. So yeah, and then I got like this little flower rug as a doormat to the greenhouse from Seasons. I thought that was very cute. I did say that before I got it, but I'm just moving the picnic tables at the moment. And I think I'm gonna leave you guys off here just to give you guys a tour because the video is close to ending. Obviously, I get some more flowers. Oh, I got hopscotch. That's fun. But yeah, I do. Oh, I get a picnic blanket. I didn't know that, but yeah, I do terrain paint and everything. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it here and give you guys the tour now. Okay, so here is the high school. So on the roof, you can see we have some solar panels. And then if we start at the front, we just have some bike racks. On the other side, we have hopscotch. And we have some benches, we have picnic tables, and then off to the side I gave you like a little picnic blanket. I thought that was cute. And then over here you have like this private picnic area, I guess, away from everyone. But if you start on the inside, you just walk into this trophy case, you have your semi-capsule vending machine, and then I just put these signs because I thought that was fun. And then on your right when you walk in, you have your computer lab, which is nice. So this is pretty much for your computer club. So we have some gaming posters, we have some books, we have a trophy, and some more books, I guess. That's good. And then straight across we just have our cafeteria. So we have a regular vending machine that you can get food out of, and now they're just promoting some stuff from, I guess, the thrift tea shop. I thought that was cute. And then over here you can order your food. We have safety, and we have our trash bins, and then we have these university posters, and then these club posters, or they're not really posters, more banners, I guess. And then down this hallway we have a fish tank, we have a sitting area. Oh, also we have the principal's office, so they have some postcards, and then they have like some banners from Brightchester or Foxbury. I thought maybe they're talking to you about university, I guess, maybe in what you're deciding to do. And yeah, this is fun, right? Also, I did go in and add light switches. But over here we have a bunch of lockers. This is one of the bathrooms, pretty simple. It's just the bathroom. It doesn't have to be that cool, I guess. But down this way we do have a small library, so you can do your homework, you can study in here, you have a place to sit and read. Pretty nice. I like this library. And then this is like the first classroom, so we have our elements collection, a clock, diplomas. So this is supposed to be like the science classroom. So this is like the teacher's desk. I really like this because this is so realistic. Like usually teachers are not just gonna stand and not have like a desk to work at. But yeah, we have our skeleton, we have some book bags, and we have our projects. And then if we head to the other side, you can see here that this is the nurse's station. So I put like a little bed in case you need to go to sleep. We do have an x-ray, which I feel like you wouldn't have at your school, but this school does have it. We have like an eyesight thingy, and then we have like a chair with a sink. I did put this divider here pretty closely because I don't want them to like use the sink here. And then this is just like the second bathroom, same thing as the other one. And then this is the second classroom. So I guess this is English class. I'm not really sure, but they have a clock as well, some posters, a board, trash can, you know, excellent bunny, typewriter, all those fun things you can have in a classroom. And then when we go upstairs, we just have more lockers. We have some beanbag chairs and books, and we have our chess tables. And if you go out to the balcony, you can see we have some gaming tables as well. But over here we just have our robotics room. So we have 3 robotics machines, we have a couch, and then this is like the little shelf, which is nice. There's like a little book in there, that is cool. And then like some safety precaution thingies. They're scary, but yeah, you should definitely not do this if you don't know what you're doing. And then over here we have our woodworking room. So we have 2 woodworking tables, a couch, and some sculptures hung up. And here's a look at the wood. that I stacked up. I think this is cool. And then this is supposed to be like a work in progress type of thing. I thought that was cool. And then this is the next room we worked on, which is the music room. So we have our piano, our mics, our guitar, violin, music station, keyboard, album posters, and yeah, just music basically. And then this was the last activity room we worked on. So we have our art room. We have a bunch of easels. Oh, we have 5 easels. I think the first time I had like 6, so I got confused about that, but we have some sketch pads. We have our cross stitch basket and some clay, and yeah, I like this room. It's very cute. It's a nice art room, I would say. And then if we go back out the front and we walk in this direction, we are met with our little greenhouse. So out in the front I have some gardening pots, and once you walk in we have just a bunch of gardening stuff. We have vertical planters, regular planters, we have garden pots, we have the flower arranging machine, and we have some seed packets for you to start off with. So yeah, I like that. I think it's cool. Oh, I need to paint the inside of this. Clearly I forgot about that. Anyways, oh, over here you can see we have one of the telescopes, and then yeah, over here we have another telescope, so that's good. And then when we get to the back, you can see we have our observatory, we have some benches, we have our pool with the cool water fountain feature, I guess, and then we have like our diving board and some picnic tables. And then if we walk this way, we just have our basketball court, and then all the way to the front to the side we have our gym area. So we have a treadmill, we have this punching bag, and our workout machines. And then in this room we have the cheer practice area. This is the bathroom. Pretty simple. We have showers, a toilet and a sink, and some lockers. And I actually use this new mirror from Lovestruck. It's really nice. It only works on medium wall height, unfortunately, because it's too big for small wall height. But yeah, I like it. It's very seamless, so that's very good. I love it. I really wish it came in small wall height though. But yeah, that is the full build. I guess I can give you a top-down view of it if you want, but yeah, this is nice. I like it a lot. So if you want to download this build, you can get it on my gallery at simsdeelicious. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. You are important, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!